Hello friends, my name is Srinivas and welcome to my channel Tech Studio 82. Before watching this video, please subscribe to my channel for upcoming interesting videos. Let's get started. In this video, I will show you how to calculate difference between two dates. Let's say I'm having start date and end date. This is my start date and end date. I will show you difference in years and difference in months as well as difference in days in Microsoft Excel. Let's get started. Open the Microsoft Excel sheet. On the screen you can see this is my sample data. On the screen you can see how to calculate difference between two dates, that is start date and end date. This is my start date. Here you can see the sample data. I'm just having 3 records. This is the start date and this is the end date. Now I'm going to calculate the difference in years first and difference in months as well as the difference in days. This I will do by using datediff function in Excel. I will show you the syntax of datediff. This is the syntax of datediff. We need to give start date, end date and units. Units is nothing but we need to specify whether you need date difference between start date and end date in years, in months or in days. In the units table you can see MD, difference in days ignoring months and years. YM, difference in months ignoring years. YD, difference in days ignoring years. All these units I am going to use in the datediff function. Let's go back to the Excel sheet. This is my Excel sheet. This is my start date and end date. I am going to use the datediff function. Datediff. First I need to give the start date as per the syntax and end date. Now I need to specify whether I need the date difference in years. So here I am going to extract in years. So I am going to specify within the double quotes Y, bracket close, press enter. Okay, before this we need to format the cells. Select all these cells, right click, format cell and make it as general. Okay, that means difference in years, that is 1 year. You can see the start date and my end date. Difference between these two dates, that is start date and end date, is 1 year. Similarly, I am going to calculate the date difference in months by using the same function as datediff. I need to give the start date is my start date, comma, end date, and here I am going to specify in months. For this, in the units part, and I am going to specify as M, bracket close. That means 23 months. Here you can see 1 to 2018 to 31/1. This is exactly 23 months. We have calculated the difference in months. That means start date and end date. The difference between start date and end dates in months is 23 months. And similarly, in difference in days, I'm going to use the same datediff function, datediff of my start date, comma, end date, comma, in days I need to give space D, bracket close, enter. That means 729 days. The date difference between in days, start date and end date is 729. But if you see on the screen, it doesn't make any sense because difference in years, this is okay, 1 year. Difference in months, that means if you completely calculate this, 1 year, 23 months, 729 days. So you can see the value is not accurate. I mean to say, if you combine all these 3 columns, it doesn't make any sense. So I'm going to specify in months YM. That means 1 year 11 months, because I'm ignoring years. In the syntax part, I have shown you YM, difference in only months I need in difference by ignoring years. So I am specifying YM in the Excel sheet. Here you can see YM. So I am getting exactly 1 year 11 months. Similarly, in the difference in days also, I am going to ignore MD. I am going to specify the units part as MD. Press enter. You can see the 30 days, the difference between. So exactly now this makes sense by reading this. 1 year, 11 months, 30 days. So the date difference between start date and end date is 1 year, 11 months and 30 days. Hope you are getting me what I am trying to explain you. Similarly, I am going to do the calculation between the other rows also. Press Ctrl D. Again press Ctrl D. In the difference in months, press Ctrl D. Again Ctrl D. Similarly, in the difference in days also. See here, Start date is 17/5/1982. It's a very long range I have given. 29/9/2021. If you see, the date difference is 39 years, 4 months, 12 days. Similarly, here also you can see 31/12/2021, 13/5/2025. Difference in years. That means 3 years, 4 months, 12 days. Guys, the important thing is here is we need to specify in the date diff is the units part, because whatever the date difference that we are giving here, that is most important, the start date and end date, and whether you need to specify y years. The first thing we have specified y, and here we need to specify ym. That means I need to ignore years, I need to extract only months. Similarly, here I need to ignore years and months, I need to extract only days. So for this I have given MD. In this way we have successfully calculated difference between two dates, that is start date and end date. Hope you understand my explanation. Thank you guys. That's it guys. Hope you like my video. Please subscribe to my channel and also share my videos with your friends. Thank you guys.